Okay, so for tea, we're having creamy pumpkin seed and green chilli stew. So there's lots of ingredients here that I actually had to Google because I wasn't sure what it is, such as poblano chilies, serrano chili, tomatillos, ancho. So hopefully I'm going to do this as best I can, really. Right, so preheat the broiler, I think it means oven, with oven rack 3 inches from heat. I presume that's what it means. Set the yellow onion, the poblanos, the serrano, the tomatillos and garlic on a rimmed baking sheet. Right, so that's what we're going to do first. So I'm going to use a white onion because I don't know what a yellow onion is, unless this is a yellow onion. Might be, for all I know. I'm going to use the only chilies that I actually have and garlic. Oh, and the tomatillos tomatoes. So I'm going to put that onto my baking tray. And then they're just going to cook in the oven.
I'm having a sandwich.
When I was younger, I used to hate onion. I used to tell people I was allergic to it, so I wouldn't have to have it. Quite like onion nowadays. Right, so that's my onion I'm chopping up there. Chop my garlic up. So this is all going to roast in the oven. And then I'll pause the video and then you'll join us again in 15 minutes once this is all cooked a little bit. So get this all chopped up. So I've got garlic, white onion and 3 different chilies that I could get my hands on. I've got no idea if they're the actual chilies that the recipe wants, but we're going with it anyway. So chopping up this garlic, chili. Are you supposed to de-seed it? Maybe you're supposed to. Aren't they? Apparently, I think, don't they say that the chilies, the middle bit's the hottest bit, and we're supposed to de-seed that, which I've not done. Right, now I'm just cutting around it. Okay, red one. And then a yellow one. Okay. Let's chop that all up. I'm going to add that onto my tray. Right, so that's all on there. Oh, tomatoes, or the tomatillos that it asks for. So apparently, when I googled it, tomatillos are underripe tomatoes or green tomatoes, and apparently you can achieve the same taste by getting slightly underripe green tomatoes, and if you need to, squeeze a little bit of lime on them, according to Google. Okay, right. Do I need to salt and pepper that? Let's salt and pepper it. It doesn't say salt and pepper it, but I'll salt and pepper it and see what happens. A little bit of oil. Right, I'm going to pop that in the oven. So then, while that's doing that, so we're going to add, when that's finished, add that and half a cup of pumpkin seeds in the food processor until it's really smooth. Pour into the pot with the whole anchos. They'll fall apart as they cook. Coarsely chop the poblanos and add to pot. Stir in hominy. 5 cups broth 2 tablespoons of oregano and the cumin. Cover, bring to the boil over high heat and then reduce heat and simmer, stirring occasionally until cumin flavour is mellow, about 45 minutes. Okay, so I'll let you know how we get on shortly with that.
Just roll your eyes.
Okay, so I've got everything cooking in the oven, so I'm going to get that out in a minute and add that into my pan. In the meantime, I'll turn the pan on. Right, so I'm going to add, it says broth, but I assume it means vegetable stock.
Are you making this sauce go along?
It's all Americanised, so I don't really know. So a bit of oregano, a bit of ground cumin, pumpkin seeds, cannellini beans, zucchini you add at the end, a bit of pepper, a bit of salt, and then I'm going to add what's in the oven. And then add the zucchini, which is the courgette, closer to the end, because that doesn't take very long to cook.
Should I make my sandwich?
Not in a minute. Right, so that's just going to cook now, and then we'll see how that ends up looking. Okay, so I've added all of the ingredients to the pan and been mixing it. I have added some rice because I wasn't sure if I did the recipe correctly, but it didn't seem, I don't know, something didn't seem right. So I'm not really sure where we went wrong, but I've added some rice in there. So this is the stew. So I will let you all know how it all tastes.